My name is Elson De Barros. I want to record this video today because the people need to know everything happened to me in the United States is profiling. They've been singling me out. I'm not the person the media, the law enforcement think I am. I'm tired, exhausted, deprived, because I don't have no single privacy. I'm proud who I am, even have problems. We all have problems. I'm proud who I am because everything I'm going through in my life caused by the pure evil in the United States is that demons chase me. I'm alive. I will continue to be alive because I have a faith. I have a strength. I'm not weak. One thing I want to let the people know, I'm not a rapist. I'm not a child molester. I'm not a pedophile. I'm not a drug dealer. I'm not a serial killer. I'm not a drug addict. I'm no alcoholic. Everything I'm going through, if it's other people, they're going to do drugs, they're going to drink, to be alcoholic. But that's not me. When I go to everything I'm going through, I stop drink. I never do drugs. I stop arguing with the people. Because if I argue with someone here in the States for my safety, I prefer not to argue and walk away. Because I want to avoiding problems. Because if I argue with somebody, it's not going to be beneficial to me. It's not going to be in my benefits. They will call the cops. I will get arrested. I will be trespassing. It happened to me in the past. I'm not going to let anyone to call the cops on me anymore. I prefer to walk away. For this short period of time I'm here in the United States, I prefer to walk away when somebody do something wrong to me. Because if I, arguing, my voice goes up, I get mad, they're gonna call the cops, it's gonna be trespassing, court hearing, and charges. I don't want nothing like that. Nothing. Other things I hear on the streets, I have problems, yes. I'm not perfect. I don't want to be perfect. I want to say I'm not a criminal. I have a right to date anybody, to talking to anybody I want. I'm not forcing nobody to talking to me if they don't want to. I'm not going to go assault anybody at all. If you want to talk to me, I will talk to you. But I'm not going to harass you. I'm not going to force you. I'm not going to stalk you to talk to me. What we see in New York yesterday, I'm not them. The people confuse who I am. I'm not those scumbags. I'm not those people to think that they're going to commit a crime. They're going to touch somebody out of their consent. They're going to rob. They're going to assault somebody. They're going to, for what reason they're going to do that? I'm not them. I'm proud of who I am. Or I have a thing. People trying to read my mind. One thing I want to say, sometimes I don't have no pressure I don't have no interest to look at someone here in the United States. I don't. I don't have a feelings anymore for some people here in the United States. I'm sorry to say that. Because I don't discriminate anyone. I don't target anyone. I treat everyone equal. But I have to say it because some people here in the United States make me feel nauseous, make me feel I want to vomit, I want to throw up. Instead, look at them. I'm not a part of the problem. I'm a part of the solution. If there's a solutions for me to be a blind, I prefer to be a blind instead to have a clear vision because I'm part of the solutions, not a part of the problem. I hear all the comments on the streets. I'm not arguing with anyone. I'm not going to say anything. Only thing I want to say is that everything against me will stop. People here in the United States acting with bad faith against me in the United States. For whatever reason, I don't know. Because this country is not clean. If we see what happened in Kingstown, Philadelphia, every single day, see what happened in Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, see what's happened here in Hartford, Connecticut, in Connecticut in general. If we see what happened in Texas, if we see what happened in Kansas, Kansas City, Oklahoma, what's happening in California, Kentucky, Florida, we see child get raped and killed. But nobody gonna talk about that. The media not gonna talk about that like they talk about me. Nobody, no one joke about it. I will. Nobody say anything. But this country is not clean. I'm not gonna argue. It's my fault to come into this country. I accept all my errors. I make multiple mistakes. That's why I am in the situations. That's why I am in the United States. But I know, I feel it's too late for me to get out of here. For me to go elsewhere. For me to stand on my feet again like I used to be. When I make progress in life, if I cannot make progress here, it's another place in this world for me to make progress, for me to survive. I know I can do it. But I'm not gonna let anyone step on me. I've been fight too hard. I've been fight too much actually. Against all my enemies. Because I feel I'm fighting against a demon. Against a bad spiritual. That's I think I fight with. Because everything I fight, I'm not gonna get success the way I want to. I try everything very hard. But the problem, I suffer defamation by the media and law enforcement, by the people of the United States. I'm not gonna say every single one. I appreciate it. Every single one who's helped me, who treat me I'm a human, who do anything to help me, because it's a small number of the people treat me here in the United States like a human, because I've been treated here as a number, especially by the previous governor of Rhode Island, Gina Armando. Her office, her staff was making fun out of me, laughed on me during the pandemic. This is the reason I'm not going to vote for anyone, because my vote worth it. You treat me fair, you treat me I'm a human, I will, do whatever I can. But you treat me I'm a number. I'm not a number. I'm a human. So it's harder for me to be targeted by the state, by the federal. What wrong? What I do wrong? Because we see the people commit horrible crime here in the United States. Heinous crime. Sometimes you see the wealthy people commit heinous crime. Nobody look at them because they're wealthy people, but sometimes they have the other part of their life with the evil on them, inside their hearts. Like we see the Gilgo Beach 4. Who he is. Talking about the Idaho 4, the PhD student in criminology. See what happened with the God Misfit in Oklahoma City, the wealthy people, 5 wealthy people in Oklahoma City. What they do to those 2 women, only because of evil, only because of dealing with child custody. That's the reason they choose to kill those two women. So because they're wealthy, they have, they have resources, all that. Nobody look at them, they're evil, but they are. But if it's someone poor, mostly the media and the law enforcement not gonna look into the wealthy people. They're gonna look into someone who's poor, who's not having knowledge, who's not from here, who's not born here, whose English is not their first languages. They're looking every single thing, the emotional stars, finances stars. They're looking every single thing to the blame. The wealthy people who's being commit sometimes a heinous crime in the United States, sometimes their crimes get covered up. The law should not work like that way. Never. Because we are equal. The justice system should be neutral. Have to go by the facts in the law, by the evidence in the law. We see a lot of people get incarcerated for years. For years because they're not wealthy. The color of the skin matter. Everything matters. This is the reason why I don't like law enforcement. I don't deal with law enforcement. I don't like the media, reporters. I understand freedom of the news. I understand that. I also understand law enforcement is to protect the community, but I don't trust them. I respect them, but I don't trust them because it's a reason why I don't trust law enforcement. Because if you see how many people they killed last month, I continue to say this, someone gonna run for law enforcement, you're gonna get more charges, or they will shoot you. Two things they can do. In New York, they do that a couple days ago. Happened both sides. What we see other states, how many police get shot. Just actually North Carolina. How many police got shot? Just to serve a warrant arrest. So I'm not those people. I'm afraid my heart's not going to harm anyone. But you can treat me as a suspect whatever you want. Whatever you want. But you're not going to have anything to arrest me for. You can, right now, I'm not going to argue, chasing me, you can follow me, all that. Unless if you're talking to me, that's what's going to be a deal. Because it will stop. Because the justice system need to take care of that. I don't need to deal with this. Because I will pursue any action I can. But if you don't talk to me, I don't have no reason to. I don't have no rights to go forward. But you stop me, you're not going to have a motive. You're not going to have a reason. That is the reason for me to move forward. Because complaint was filed multiple city in writing. It will continue to. Because I understand my legal rights. So this is the reason why I'm recording this video. Because the people need to know I'm not the person they think I am.